Provisors Growth Institute.
Pain. The better you understand it, the more likely you can offer a solution that resolves it. Oftentimes, prospects will start a meeting with, "So tell me, how do you help your clients?" This puts you in a position where you're forced to list a bunch of solutions without any real understanding of the prospect problem. When a prospect does this, it's like they've walked into a doctor's office, and before describing their pain, they've asked the doctor to list all the ways he or she can help them. Don't allow yourself to end up in that situation. Take control of the meeting. You can do this by initiating the questions. Remember, whoever asks the questions drives the meeting. So if the prospect starts the meeting off with the first question, turn it back around so that you're driving the meeting. Here's an example. How do you help your clients? I'm happy to go into that, but first I'd like to get a better sense of your needs so that my response is relevant to you. Can you tell me a little more about your situation? They won't mind letting you take the lead if you do it respectfully, especially when it means they'll get a better sense of how you can help them. Now that you're asking the questions, you can start to explore their pain. Initially, they'll give you a basic reason for their visit with you. I want assistance with my lawsuit, or I need help with my finances, or I want to sell my company. If you launch right into your pitch, you're only addressing their problem on the most cosmetic level, and you'll sound just like any competitor the prospect may be interviewing. So don't settle for the basic issue. Dig for the emotional pain that drives the prospect. Remember, for the most part, human beings make emotional decisions, even if we justify those decisions with intellectual reasons. For years, neuroscientists have run study after study proving that emotions influence our decisions. Among these is Dr. Benedetto Di Martino's 2006 study at the University College of London, in which he identified that our buying decisions are most easily swayed by fear and pain. It makes sense. Our survival instinct is wired to take whatever actions necessary to stop those feelings. So it's in yours and your prospect's interest to uncover the emotional pain that keeps them up at night, and you can do this by asking pain questions. After you've established rapport, if the prospect says, "I need help selling my business," how do you typically help your clients with this? I'm happy to go into that, but first I'd like to get a better sense of your needs so I can address them directly. Tell me, why is it so important that you sell now? This question is very powerful because it helps you understand how likely the client is to put off their decision to hire you. Often the perceived impact of a problem determines whether or not the client will take the steps to resolve it. That's why it's important to vet the cost of doing nothing. Contemplating this will exacerbate your client's pain and reduce their procrastination around engaging your services. I've poured 15 years of my life into this company, but the truth is, I've put all my energy into running it. I haven't really set it up to sell for the right price. This company is like my baby, and I don't want to part with it unless it means I can retire comfortably. Besides, my family is going through a lot right now, and I need to free up time so I can be there for them. Of course, the prospect will only open up to you like this if you've established rapport, and you'll only get to the heart of their motivation if you ask pain questions. But once you do, you'll find your role as trusted advisor has truly begun, and the prospect will become very comfortable with the idea of working with you. Here are a few more pain questions. What is your biggest challenge with respect to this problem? Their answer will reveal the crux of their pain, the area that most concerns them personally, and the topic you should focus on when you start pitching your solution. Let's say we agree to work together. What outcome are you hoping for? This question invites them to share their expectations so you can manage them. It also helps them to focus on a positive outcome. When dealing with any sort of pain, we tend to dwell on worst-case scenarios. What if I can't sell the business? What if my family falls apart because I wasn't able to be there for them when they needed me? We spend no energy on the opposite side of the equation. What if I sell the company for a high multiple ahead of schedule, and I can turn my full attention to helping my loved ones? Once you get the prospect to envision this possibility, and you tie your services to a positive outcome, they will be much more eager to engage you. Just make sure you can deliver on the expectations you set. Are there any major changes on the horizon that might be relevant to this problem? Use this as a launch point to explore the company's goals, including new initiatives for growth, retraction, new products, services, or strategies. The better you understand your client's business, the better you will be able to look downstream and anticipate issues that the client may have overlooked. A deeper understanding of the business will also identify cross-selling opportunities down the road. Why are you considering a change? Perhaps the prospect has outgrown the incumbent. Seek to understand the degree to which this plays into their pain. Over time, you will design other pain questions to ask your prospects, but the ones we just reviewed are a good starting point. Here they are again. Why is it so important that you address this issue now? What is your biggest challenge with respect to this problem? Let's say we agree to work together. What outcome are you hoping we can achieve? Are there any major changes on the horizon that might be relevant to this problem? Why are you considering a change in firms? Here are your action steps. 1. Reflect back to the last time you tried to sell someone a piece of work. Did you ask pain questions? If so, recall what they were. 2. On your next meeting with a prospect, ask at least one pain question.